you want to be more happy and successful in 2023, here's how you can improve your life. Number one, you want to work on your mental health. Now, the things that I do to work on my mental health is I do meditation, mindfulness meditation, and I do gratitude journaling. These things are great for your mental health, as well as being outside in nature and just being calm throughout the day. Now, if you want a more in-depth tutorial or guide on these things, I'd recommend you go search up Mental Health Guide Hamza on YouTube, and Hamza will teach you a little bit more about this. I could teach you about it, but I want this to be a very short video, so it won't be very long. Number two is to work on your physical health. Now, your physical health is probably, no, it's not just as important as your mental health, but it is really, really, really important. I mean, if you're extremely overweight, or you're unhealthily skinny, or you just are eating the wrong foods, having a good diet and a good routine in the morning for like exercising and stuff, and a good physical health can help you be successful in every aspect of life, and it's a very useful thing to have. So the things I do is I do a bunch of exercises in the morning, a bunch of workouts, and I also have an extremely healthy diet that I have optimized and spent a good year working on. And if you want a more in-depth guide on dieting, I personally didn't watch Hamza for dieting. I just experimented and played around with it a bit. But I would recommend that you go check out Hamza. I would say he would have a way better tutorial and course on how to do it than I would. So go and check out Hamza for dieting and physical health and fitness. Third thing is to work on your relationships and social health, so like social stuff. Mostly just work on your relationships with your family and with your friends. Make sure you have good friends that have a positive impact on your life and aren't like addicted to drugs or a bunch of other stuff like that, partying and just doing a bunch of the bad habits and instant gratification things, because they are not going to be very good for your health. With the family, of course, it's a little bit different. Just try not to get carried away with what they're doing, and try not to let them influence your self-improvement for 2023. Again, I'd recommend you check out him if you want a more in-depth guide on how to make good friends and how to improve your social health. The thing I recommend you work on, this is a really important one that has helped me throughout the entire year, which is to improve your discipline. Discipline is extremely important to every aspect of things you do. If you're trying to stop instant gratification activities, if you're trying to work on getting a better health, better routine, better exercise, better sleep, if you're trying to work on starting a company, a business, maybe something like that, maybe you don't make enough time in your day for friends and family, discipline helps with all of that. Things I do for that, due to an injury that I've got right now, I can't, but things I do with that is mostly just focus on when you don't feel like doing something that you know you should do it anyway, because discipline's about doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Even when you're not motivated to do something, you still do it anyway. So if I wake up and I don't feel like exercising, I'm going to maybe take 10 minutes, and I'll still get up and I'll still go and do it anyway. But I'm not going to put it off and go, oh nah, don't worry, because you can create excuses, and you can say, I've worked really hard all week. I don't really feel like doing it. I don't need to do it. I've worked really hard all week. What's this one day gonna do? But it's about doing it every single day, repetitively, when it comes to exercise. So, discipline is a really great thing, really important. Definitely work on it. Probably has a video on discipline as well. That's actually the one that I checked out that got me on doing discipline exercises and improving my discipline. It has been really useful, especially when your mental health is rubbish. Discipline will help you out greatly. The fifth thing, and the last thing that I would recommend you work on, is after you've done everything else, continue doing all the other things, but try not to put all of your focus onto it. Like when you're first starting off with mental health and physical health stuff, I'd recommend for the first 2 weeks of doing this, so first 2 weeks of 2023 maybe, or the first 2 weeks of your self-improvement journey, I would recommend that you work on your mental and physical health, and you put your entire focus into it. Don't just work out all day, but put your entire focus into it. After that, you just do your basic routine, meditation, gratitude journaling, exercises, diet, all of that. It won't require your maximum attention, your forward. Work on your wealth is the last thing, but work on all the other ones first. Start with mental health, then physical health, then social health, then discipline, and then work on your wealth. Follow these 5 steps